Welcome to the Metal Forge. I'm Brandon Green.
Benfo here.
Today we are talking about mountain black metal.
That's basically what it sounds like, yeah.
Mountainous, atmospheric, really
think,
folky black metal.
I was going to say folky is really the word I think a lot of people are missing, too.
Right. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, we're talking about Dzo-nga's new release, Thunder in the Mountains. Into mountains.
Into mountains.
Do that again. Thunder in the Mountains. This came out in February 2020 on Avant-Garde Music.
Thanks for watching, and we hope that you like us enough to subscribe, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Share around, spread the word. And this band's had a history of being storytellers.
Yeah. You can tell that's what it is.
Yeah,
really.
they've got a really cohesive package in terms of album artwork and what the music sounds like. And clearly the presentation is really important to them.
Yeah, let's throw it to a clip real quick. Here's something from Thunder in the Mountains.
Check it out. Overall thoughts. In my opinion, this is, I think, their best production yet. They've had a couple of releases so far. A lot of it was more of a lo-fi production. They had 5 Treasures of Snow back in 2016 and the Sachem Tales. Pretty widely respected releases for this band. I think they did pretty well on that. But this is definitely their more next level in the mountain or next level in the Mortal Kombat tower.
Yeah, right. You're the higher tier.
Yeah, and I really feel like they brought their A game on this one. So you want to talk about your thoughts?
Yeah, it was actually, I was surprised to see that it was mixed by Borknagar, guitarist and audio engineer, basically. Oystein, sorry for butchering your name, Oystein Brun.
I think it's Oystein.
Oystein? Yeah, it's probably more
We're
correct.
both probably ruining that.
Yeah, sorry.
Apologies, tons of respect for you.
Yeah, seriously. And you can see that the atmosphere, this whole album just has its own sort of vibe. When I close my eyes and I listen to this music, I think of like hot springs, like in like Norway, or like a snowy landscape, like you're in like a meeting house with a fire going in it, and it's just so cool. I also just absolutely loved how densely packed the instrumentation is. And man, there's something about those drums, the way that they're mixed, dude, is
pristine.
So good. Like
the whole package is mixed, amazing.
Yeah, man, this was just such a killer release, and it feels like you're sitting down with a shaman, like a shaman person, and they're like telling you stories and stuff.
I feel like I'm questing.
Yeah, for real.
You know, like going to get loot with your buds.
Yeah.
You know,
dungeon diving.
Yeah, you know, it definitely feels like that, and the album artwork supports that. The front cover is by Corey Neshi, and the back cover is by Frank Victoria, who actually did the Frank Frazetta style cover artwork on the Sachem Tales.
Okay.
And that whole package of the visual presentation really knocks it home in terms of bringing it into a whole cohesive thing. I really feel like you could stare at the cover and like probably get sucked into it as you listen to the album.
Right.
You know?
Right. And it's one of the things that I love that bands are still doing. Like, they're presenting things as a whole package. Like, yeah, sure, you could get the digital music, and we try to, here at the Metal Forge, what we're going to try and do moving forward is really allow you as the viewer to kind of jump into that experience with us. So we are trying to get into a point to where we have physical things that we could take a look at and dive into as well. So we're working on things. This is kind of an evolving process, but overall, I think that this is a band that really has a great idea as to what they are now. I'm not familiar with their first 2 releases, but it really sounds like this is now, they're at a point of just really good refinement. They know the type of music that they want to present. They know the type of visualizations that they want to present. And they're local, too. They're a Boston-based band.
They're Boston-based, and you would never guess it.
No, I would think that they were from like Norway or Sweden or something like that.
I mean, they're clearly inspired by that sound, but I mean, even the visual elements go into their promo pictures, you know, and it's kind of cool. They, you know, they're in the forest and they're doing things with, you know, antlers and skulls, and they're all into the avant-garde, if you will. And
that's why they're signed to avant-garde music.
Yeah, wow. Maybe we should be signed to dumbass music. It'd be fitting. Anyways, so just a couple comments on the musicianship and songwriting, and you had hit on a lot of this stuff before, but I mean, the pacing of this album is like perfect. I mean, there's elements of, you know, really intense black metal with huge folk sections. The keyboards are loud, which I really love how they did that. Very memorable melodies. Everything's, you know, well put together in that regard. I think the real highlight of the album for me, and I don't really always say this because usually I skip the first song or it takes me a while to get into what the band's trying to say, but the first song is such a banger.
It is.
The song of Hiawatha is just this giant over 10-minute epic that ebbs and flows from everything from extreme symphonic black metal to beautiful folk clean sections, breakdowny parts with beautiful like female vocals supported with the black metal vocals. It really is the whole package.
Yes.
And I thought that was an excellent part of this. And this is something that I can't believe is coming out of Boston area.
No,
you know?
I know.
And it comes back into atmosphere and vibe too. It's really a whole cohesive thing, like you said before. I loved that the music that they were trying to write was nailed in the album artwork. And I kind of wonder, and I don't know if this is something that we can get the information on, I wonder if they sent the music to the artist and asked him like to run with it. Because it's so perfect.
It is.
You know?
Yeah, the correlation is great. It's... Man, yeah.
And the sonic character, like you said before, I mean, this was done at Croissant Studio. This was actually mastered by Dan Swano.
Yeah.
So that's...
I'm glad that he's still around,
yeah,
man. That's great to see him still busy.
Yeah, I mean, he's a legend.
Yes.
A big admiration from us. And, you know, that really, I feel like that decision to go from the raw, you know, iconic sound of black metal to something more polished and clean, but still like densely packed, was perfect for their third release.
Yes. So if you care to see Dzo-nga, I don't know how to say that name.
I think it's Dzo-nga.
Dzo-nga. They will be coming around, so keep an eye out on them.
February 20th at Ralph Steiner.
Okay.
That's where they're playing. Yeah. I mean, for lyrical content and themes, the one of the last comments that we have on it, I would say that it's very fantasy-esque. I mean, the name itself is a Himalayan demon from their Bandcamp page. They're very inspired by storytelling, and you can I feel like I want to just like hang out with them like around a fire and just let them talk to me or play music for me or something.
Yeah.
For people who are curious of, you know, what this band is similar to, I would say if you're into Borknagar,
that's what I wrote down. Yeah, I put Vinterzorg and like Enciferum.
Yeah.
Very folky black metal. Yep.
Even some power metal elements in there.
Oh yeah. Yep. They don't shy away from that.
I heard like early Nightwish at some points.
Like some Rhapsody and stuff.
Yeah, but it's still very much on the black metal side. So it was hard for me to score this, but I listened to it so many times. And for me, if I revisit an album frequently enough, it's worthy of a good score. So I gave this a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 Himalayan demons.
I gave this a perfect score. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I really thought it was, just because, as we've said, it's the whole package. It is everything from top to bottom, what you would expect from a folk-inspired black metal band.
Definitely.
So congratulations, Dzo-nga, for releasing a really, really killer album.
Really, congrats. And support the band, buy their stuff, go to their Bandcamp page, go to the Avant-Garde Music page, pick up anything that they got, pick up a shirt, pick up some CDs. These guys are really, really great and deserve your support. Subscribe to us, like, share our things, and let us know what you think. Check out the band and start a conversation.